Let's start with the fitting. For the fitting, there are totally four different categories: structures, hinge, custom, and the slide. But unfortunately, for the custom, we still have a bug. Okay, so our R&D are still working on it. Hopefully, we can fix the bug shortly. For the structure, hinge, and slide, we do provide a diagram so you can set up all these fitting according to our diagram. But for the spatial fitting, okay, we do provide features for the custom. So for the custom, you can really set up the drilling according to the different feature of the fitting. Okay, so for like the Camino, like the Titus, okay, this is the spatial fitting, and you can only work with the custom to do the customization to set up your own fitting. Okay, so today we're gonna do again focus on the structure, hinge, and slide. Okay, so for the structure, this is the fitting. Okay, and you are able to put like the side panel, top shelves, bottom shelves, adjustable shelf, put those the panel together. And we have provide a different diagram. So this represent the different fitting. The first one is a adjustable shelf. So you can see, okay, this is diagrams for the shelves support. And this is all these parameters. You can set up these parameters according to the vendor specification. And the easiest way to make your own fitting is make a copy. So either you can, because right now I am under the shape support. So if I click the plus, okay, then the system would add in another records underneath the previous one. Okay, and they will copy everything, copy all these parameters. So you click the plus sign, okay, then we'll add in another record for you. Then you just type your own name of this fitting and also the code. Okay, so this is a product code. So you just type your own product code. Okay, and you modify all these parameters. Okay, and but please remember that when you done all your modification, and making sure that you press the save button, or otherwise the system they won't when you check that with another setup, okay, all the information will disappear. So that remember you need every time when you do the modification, okay, if you were satisfied, then you please remember you need to add the save button. And from here, okay, we have this three dot sign. When you press, okay, you can also like do a copy. You can delete it, okay, and you can move these records up and down. So if you do the copy, and when you do the copy here, I think that those two bottom is works pretty much the same. Okay, and you don't need it. Okay, just click the delete. Okay, and just delete. Okay, and for the parameter, I think it's pretty much straightforward. So just set up your own parameter according to the vendor specification. And this is another thing that's is come with the fitting. It's called accessory. So if you click the accessory, and you can add another part of the another thing that they will come with this fitting, and you will show in the quotation. And when you add try to add another accessory, okay, they will point to the directory. Okay, it's called the general accessory warehouse. Okay, so I just make a make an example. So you can, this is all the different folder. Okay, so if you go to like the AiHouse structural hardware, okay, then we will have a two accessory. So this is accessory. This is no geometry, just a rakers come with the fitting you just add. So if I click this one, okay, I select. Okay, and this is the accessory you already set up in your library. So you can change like the quotation. Okay, you can change like the unit. Okay, so if you satisfy, then you click confirm. Okay, so when you during the in your design, when you apply this fitting, okay, and the accessory that will come with this fitting, and you are able to see it in your quotation. And how you are gonna to set up this accessory in your library? Okay, I'm gonna to show you. So you, when I click this, okay, in return back to the your design. Okay, and you click your icon, your okay. So then you will go to the your library, your admin console. So here, this is a product management. And because of this fitting is related to the custom furniture, okay, so making sure you switch to the whole house, the customization. So this is all related to like a cabinet, like a closet, bathroom. Okay, and we also set up different category. But if if the accessory is related to the all kinds of category, so just click the custom universal. So if you put everything here, then this means that either the kitchen or closet, they are able to using this accessory. So I select the custom universe. Okay, and this is that there will be the three folder. So I open the first one. Okay, and there will be a folder. It's called okay, it's called a general hardware model. Okay, and you open this folder. Okay, you will see a general accessory warehouse. Okay, and if you just continue to expand this folder, okay, you will see this AiHouse structure hardware. So you can see, okay, this is two record here. Okay, so we go to the fitting setup admin console. And let me close it. Open the fitting setup. Okay, in the accessory, if I edit, okay, so if I open AiHouse structural hardware, so here is see, okay, this is a two accessory list here. So it's a relate to, okay, this is the way you management your product, the manage your products. Okay, so please remember, okay, the directories must be linked to this one. Okay, so they'll be in the general hardware model library. Okay, in the general accessory warehouse. Okay, so as long as you want this accessory, they will come with the fitting you added, and you want to see it in your quotation. So you need to add this accessory in the special folder. So if you locate an other folder, and from here you are not able to see it. So it's gonna be in the general accessory warehouse. So this is the only of the folder. Okay, so when you set up your fitting, okay, and you want to have some accessory that will come with this fitting. So you click here, okay, you add, okay, the system will automatically point to this directory, general accessory warehouse, okay, and all these folders, okay, so you can create your own, you can add your own accessory, but gotta be under the general accessory warehouse. Okay, so this is the accessory, and you can come up with this fitting. So it's not just for the adjustable shelf, so it can be anyone. Okay, anyone there's an accessory, so you can come with this. So this means that for the fitting here, okay, there was a diagram, there's a parameter, so they will do the trading. But for the accessory, okay, so this means that this guy they have no geometry, okay, there's no physical, so just with the records. So this is really accessory. So only the purpose is just for the quotation, nothing else. Okay, so the first one is for the adjustable shelf. Okay, so this is shelf support, and this is a nominal. Okay, so we provide the diagram here. Okay, and this is all the parameters. So you are when you can just you will nominal is similar to this one. So easy is we just make a copy and change the name. Okay, and change the product code and also the parameters. Okay, and follow one, this one is a mini fix. Okay, and this one I make a copy and I modify the parameters according to the Hefler minifix 12. Okay, so this is a diagram. Okay, so here is quite pretty straightforward, and we still have some bug here. So you don't need to worry about this the Chinese one. Okay, so for this Chinese one and this English they are the same. Yeah, just have some bugs. So they kind of like a show here the duplicate. So you can only care about this one. So other setting and talk about like a trading from edge. So by default it's off. So you want to trading from the edge, you can check the on and off. Okay, but it's really matter. So usually we just leave it off, and we only care the parameters underneath. So like this one is housing, okay, front edge, diameter, depth, okay, embedded fitting dimension, and this is the bolt length. Okay, so this is the mini fix. Okay, and this is a double end. Okay, so this is a diagram, and again it just modify the parameter according to your specification. And this is a tower. Okay, usually when you talk tower, we talk the wooden tower. So it's a pretty simple fitting. And this is the graphics. Okay, and again I just take the Hefler graphics 20 as an example. Okay, so this I make a copy, okay, and I modify the parameter according to the Hefler. And last one is a U shape. Okay, so if you have a fitting in your country, okay, you can just copy and modify the name or modify the product code and also these the parameters. Okay, and let me close it. And one thing that I like to talk about is particular for the mini fix. Okay, for the mini fix in China, and we do have a we call like the whole cover. Okay, so if you really like adding the whole color, and the whole color they will match the panel textures. Okay, so this means that if you like different textures of the panel, so if you to check out I want to have the whole colors. Okay, then this cover texture, they will have the same material just like your panel. Okay, so just for the decoration. Okay, so for the first one is structures. The second one is a hinge. And for the hinge, we will separate the hinge by two category. The one is we call it a single type. So this is the hinge, particular for like a diagram cabinet for the blind corners. Okay, so this type of hinge, they can only be like just one purpose. Okay, there's a different type of hinge, but it's compared to the second category, there can be like a half overlay, okay, inset on the half overlay. Okay, sorry about the translation. That we hopefully we can we will upgrade this translation that by like next week. So these three, they are the same type. Okay, only like I mean that these three hinge. Okay, they are half overlay, full overlay, and the insect. Okay, so this means that these three hinge system will automatically switch according to if your door is a full overlay. Okay, the system will apply the full overlay for you, so you don't need to worry. So for the hinge, you can see, okay, this half overlaid. Okay, so you are at your own hinge. So I also take the half 110 degree hinge. So this is half 110 half overlaid. Okay, this is a half 110 inset. Okay, this is 110 full overlaid. Okay, again, it just we all provide a diagram. So we just eight hinge under the different category. Okay, so either it's the full overlaid, insect, or the half overlaid. Okay, but because all these half they are 110 hinge. Okay, and you just modify the parameters. Okay, so here's all the parameter. So what I do is because I first I add half 110 half overlay. So under this category, I just make a copy. Okay, I make a copy. Okay, and I change the parameters. Okay, I change the name. Okay, I change the product code. Okay, and also for the insect and the full overlay. Yeah, this is work that the same principles. And so this is the hinge. Okay, and because I was still a bug with the customer, so we won't talk about this one today. Yeah, we talk about the slide. And for the slide, currently there are two categories. The first one is the side mount. Okay, the second one is the under mount. Also, we do have a diagram. So you see, if right now I'm in the side mount, okay, so this is a diagram. If I go to the under mount, okay, they will change the diagram. Okay, so these are the two kinds of the slide. Okay, and the gap between the draw box and the side box, the side panel is different. And it's pretty straightforward. So again, the easiest way just you just make a copy. Okay, and here in China, okay, usually when we talk about the length, we are using the imperial. So we say like a 8-inch, 12-inch, 14-inch. But doesn't matter. Okay, you talk about like the length of the slider. You be using the imperial, but for the length still gonna be the millimeter. So the 14-inch is equal to the 350. 16 is 400. So if you do have a slide, okay, it is a side mount, okay, and it's a 400 millimeter. So easiest way you just stay here. Okay, and you make a copy, and the system will copy all these parameter. So you only need just to change the name and also the product code. And I think that is the easiest way to carry. Okay, so I just make a example. So this is a Hefler side mount 300, 350, 400, and 450. Because in the Hefler specification, their catalog, they didn't mention that they are not using the Imperial. So this means the Hefler 300 is really the dense is really the 300s. Okay, so this is the side amount. Okay, and another category is the under mount. Okay, so I make a couple examples. So from 300, 350, 400, 450 to 500. Okay, so you can just add your own slide, and according to that your own supplier. Okay, so this is the first one is regarding the fitting hardware setup.